Hey everyone, how you all doing today? It's Shiro, and today I have a Werewolf load order video for you. Now, making this video for Werewolf specifically was quite difficult because there isn't a large range of mods to choose from. Like, they all kind of do the same thing. Like, Moonlight Tales kind of pretty much covers everything you need. Or, obviously, the optional one is Growl. You can use one or the other, you can't use both, unfortunately, because, yeah. But I hope you guys do like it. Obviously, if you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing, as I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And everyone that has subscribed, thank you so much. You guys have been absolutely smashing it, as always. Thank you. And let's get on with the video, guys. First up, we have the unofficial Skyrim Special Edition patch. This mod fixes bugs and glitches Bethesda never got round to fixing themselves. Following that, we have Nordic UI. This is possibly the best UI mod that you can get for Xbox. I think it looks absolutely amazing and just overhauls UI to a new level, and just it looks so good. After that, we have the Parthenax Dilemma. This gives you the option to not kill Parthenax while staying in good standing with the blades. Following that, we have Mythical Ages Weather Overhaul. Pairing that with True Storm Special Edition and the Mythical Ages True Storm merged compatibility patch Dusky version. These overhaul obviously the weather systems within the game. Following that, we have the Eidos Brum Grasses and Ground Covers Dense version. I recommend that you choose whatever version you need depending on what console type you have. After that, we have Landscape Fixes for grass mods. Fixes grass poking through objects you wouldn't expect to normally see grass coming through. After that, we have the XP32 Maximum Skeleton plus Realistic Ragdoll and Force. The skeleton part of this mod allows certain armors and body mods to function in a certain way, while the Realistic Ragdoll and Force allows enemies and creatures to die naturally instead of doing like a 360 no-scope backflip. For that, we have Vitruvia Skin Texture Overhaul. The reason I've gone with a male character for this load order is purely because I don't know too much about male character mods, so I thought I'd educate myself a little bit, and this seems to be like one of the best ones you can get for it in my opinion by looking through all of them. I did test out a few different ones, and this one is a pretty unique overhaul. Following that, we have Skyland AIO. This should be in everybody's load order. It's like a compound mod it's like a base mod that just needs to be in at the start of every load order that you build. It covers so much, and for the size that it does, it's really good. Following that, we have Enhanced Blood Textures. I thought this would be a real nice addition, considering that you're going to be a werewolf. You're going to be hacking and slashing through people with your massive claws. It just makes sense, to be honest. Following that, we have the Old Kingdom Armor Overhaul. Now, I've decided to go with the Old Kingdom Armor Overhaul over some individual armor pieces purely because it is really difficult to find armor overhauls for like werewolf specific characters. Like, I don't know if it's the Bethesda wonky search feature, but I could hardly find anything that was suitable for like werewolves. So I just decided to go with the standard armor overhaul from Old Kingdom. After that, we have the Old Kingdom Weapon Overhaul and the Old Kingdom Weapon Overhaul Unofficial Skyrim Special Edition patch. Just makes the two mods compatible. After that, we have SFO Definitive Edition. This is Skyrim Floral Overhaul. It's the latest version, I believe. Retextures all the vanilla trees within the game. I thought I'd add some, quality of life mods to make the graphics look a bit better, because if you're going to be playing a werewolf, you still want the game to look good, surely. Following that, we have the first of the NPC and player character mods, which is beards. This adds in some new beards and retextures the old ones as well, I believe. Following that, we have brows. Adds in new brow styles and stuff. After that, we have Sons of Nirn Whiterun 2K. Purely using this because it redesigns NPCs in Whiterun, which I believe it does cover the companions as well. Since companions is like the entryway into becoming a werewolf. Obviously, you can become a werewolf way before that with this load order, but I thought it'd be nice to give them a little bit of love. Well, now we have the Baijin AIO. Obviously, again, going with this one because it does redesign some of the female NPCs that are part of the companions. That's a good addition. And then we have the Beijing AIO and unofficial Skyrim Special Edition patch, just makes the two mods compatible. Then we have the Wolf's Lair. This is a player home located in Jorvaskar living quarters. It can be accessed after you've completed obviously the quest line or beforehand. It really depends on you, to be honest. The key is in a strong box on a table surrounding the blue pillar of flame. Following that we have Beasts of Tamriel. Now I've added this one purely because I think if you're going to be a werewolf, you're going to be very much on with nature. You're going to want to be able to dominate the wildlife of Skyrim. So I've added this mod in there to add obviously extra creatures lying around and stuff like that. And obviously you can show your dominance in your werewolf form. I thought it'd be a good one for role-playing purposes anyway. After that we have Moonlight Tales Special Edition. The reason this is so low down, it should be higher normally, but I thought it was conflicting with the skeleton mod, but for whatever reason, like kill moves or special kill moves, there seemed to be some sort of delay in them like activating. Your werewolf will just freeze in place for like a second and then it'll do the kill move. I'm not sure what's causing this, if it's a bug with just the mod itself. Alternatively, there is a different version of this mod, well not a different version but an entirely different mod that you can use if you don't like Moonlight Tales, which is called Growl. I decided to go with Moonlight Tales purely because it covers a lot more from what I can tell. And obviously if you don't know, Moonlight Tales is a complete overhaul for the werewolf system in Skyrim. Following that we have Lupinus, and this is a mod that adds in a bit extra to the werewolves that Moonlight Tales doesn't cover. And also there is a Lupinus and Moonlight Tales companion patch. Following that we have Blood Moon, Call of the Werebear. This is a new storyline about werebeasts and hunters' war. It's got new missions, some new locations, new furniture and equipment related to it. You can meet some people in Solstheim and discover about the Blood Moon prophecy. So that's actually a pretty cool unique quest mod. I'm quite happy that I managed to find this one. Let me know if there's any more quest mods that relate to werewolves or werebears anyway, because I really struggled to find them. I'm not even joking. There's so little mods that like touch on werewolves and werebears that aren't covered by like one of the other mods I already have. Meanwhile, vampires get like tons of stuff. I don't know if it's because vampires are just more popular than werewolves. I don't know, let me know. After that we have Dawn Waters with Natural Waterfalls. Again, just another quality of life mod, just to improve the water textures, because yeah, you're playing a werewolf, but you still want your game to look nice. And then we have the Sable Jumping Salmon, purely because the Natural Waterfalls mod changes how the waterfalls are meshed, and the Jumping Salmon just look ridiculous with the new meshes, so they're removed so they don't look out of place. Following that we have a Quality World map, Vivid with Stone Roads. This adds in some Quality World map textures along with the stone roads placed onto the map itself, but I'm pretty sure we're only using the textures from this now, as because Skyline LODs actually adds in high quality LODs that show up on the map with the road textures added on there. I'm not 100% if the Quality World map is even needed at this point. So let me know if someone doesn't know that one, because I'm not sure on Xbox if it's still needed or not. On PC I don't think it is. But because Skyline LODs obviously has the roads and maps covered, I don't think it's needed. But let me know. And then finally, what you would normally expect to be alternate start, it is not. It is Paradigm. I hope I said that correctly. It's a quick start overhaul. It is not quite as extent as alternate start, with loads of different options that you can choose from. It just plops you right outside of Helgen, and you can choose what starting weapon you want, what starting armor, what starting magic efficiency you would like, if you're with a follower or if you're not. Obviously you have to use a pre-built start if you want to be able to accept start off as a werewolf or a vampire, so I recommend you do that. And yeah guys, that is the full load order. I hope you like it. This has been Shiro. I will see you all next time. Peace.